Hello, I am Christian Köhler from Germany and you are watching my first impressions video about the brand new Roland BK-5 backing keyboard. It's really new. I had to do quite a long trip in the car to get my hands on it, and even the very large music store only had a single device, which is mine now. Before I decided to buy this one, I was also looking at the Yamaha PSRS 650, which is exactly the same price. Let's have a quick look at the design. The unit is quite small, it's easily portable. The design looks quite simple, maybe even a bit minimalistic. It's really not the Starship Enterprise look that you get from some other keyboards. The piano keys are really good. It's a joy to play on these keys. They have a nice touch. They really feel very good. They also respond to the dynamics very well. In my opinion, there's really nothing to complain about with these keys. I really like to play on this keyboard. The control buttons are also very nice. They are made from solid plastics, not those cheap rubber pads that you will find on many other instruments. They are easy to press, they are quick to press, they give a good feedback when you push them. This is really good. And they all have indicator lights, so you always see what's active at the moment, you always know what's going on. The overall impression of quality is good with this instrument, in my opinion. It really looks and feels like a nice piece of hardware. Let's have a look at the back of the keyboard. Power input 12 volts, 4 amps. The power bricks comes bundled with the keyboard. The power switch, MIDI in and out, so you can connect a lot of other devices to this keyboard easily. Connections for pedals, sustain pedal and expression pedal, so you can connect two pedals and you can configure their function in the menus. You have a video output. This allows you to display song lyrics and chords on a large screen, so your audience might sing along with you. Great for the next party, I think, but I did not try this yet. You have audio line outputs, left and right, or you can one of them as a mono output. The internal speakers will stay active if you use them, so you still have the speakers as a monitor. You have an audio input to mix an external signal with the keyboard. This is a line input, a line level input. So if you want to connect a microphone, I think you still need a preamplifier, but I did not use this yet. And finally, we have a USB port for a PC. This is a USB MIDI interface. On the left side of the keyboard we find this combined pitch bend and modulation controller. If you select an organ sound, you can push this upwards to switch the rotary effect on or off. This is the main display screen. As you can see, it's a full graphics dot matrix display. It's black and white. It's not the quality you would expect from your new iPhone, but it does the job pretty well. You see which rhythm is active, which sounds are active, which chord you are playing, the current tempo, the current speed of the rhythm, and a lot of other information. If you push a button for a group of instruments, like the piano E-piano button, you see all the sounds that are within that group. Then you can rotate the jog dial to select the sound you want to have. Very usable in my opinion. What this display cannot do, it does not show any scores. You will not see the scores that you are playing. While the BK-5 is not a synthesizer, it does, however, let you edit several parameters about the sound. You can change attack, decay, release, vibrato, filter settings, and additionally you can apply a lot of different effects to your sounds. That means the variations are really endless. As you can see here, the BK-5 also features an internal rhythm composer. This lets you create new rhythms in case if you need something special, or if you have simply enough of the built-in rhythms, you can create your own. Each rhythm can have drum track, bass track, 6 different instrumental tracks. You can record all the 4 variations for your new style. You can record intros, endings. You will need to record the major chord, the minor chord, the 7th chord. That means it's certainly not easy to create a good style, but the process is described very detailed in the manual. So I think it's possible. And I think it's also possible to buy additional styles, to get them from internet or whatever. As mentioned before, the display does not show scores. It doesn't show piano rolls either. So if you want to edit a note you have recorded in the rhythm composer and you have made a mistake, you have to use this screen. This is a list of every MIDI event. It's not very intuitive, I think, but you can do your edits without having to record over and over again. is the port for your USB thumb drive. You can use that to store your own rhythms, to store your own settings. Because the keyboard relies on USB storage for many purposes and not on internal storage, you really want to have a USB stick in this keyboard. Another nice feature is the keyboard has a built-in sound recorder, so if you push a button, everything you play on the keyboard will be recorded into a WAV file on this USB stick. The quality is very good. I also use this to create the sound samples for this video. These are the built-in speakers, of course. There are two of them. It's stereo. The sound is very good. It will obviously not fill a concert hall, but it's more than enough to play at home. They even give quite good bass considering the size, I think. I hope this video is helpful for you. Goodbye.